And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score.
Snags it on the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line. Quarterback keeps it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's right on target. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the left. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
TCU 14,
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half.
set to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Nice move there. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the running back. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up second down.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. And they swarm him under.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves them with 2nd and 20. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense, because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's...
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapted. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Crosses the 30, he's got to land. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, TCU!
TCU.
They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Now Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still...
And it's picked off for the fourth time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the beatdown has ensued.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to go for the return. He's got great speed. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, TCU 28, Auburn 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He'll run it again. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Here comes the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, TCU! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 25. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quarterback extends the play. Finds a tight end. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football now late in the...
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Horned Frogs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
3rd and goal, and I like the play call. You're trying to run it in. You expect to be physical, but this offensive line just not getting the job done. They need more push.
So they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And it's no good because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in front. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's moving out of the pocket. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. And this will be caught at the 30. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Bond. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right down the middle. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next year.
There's always positives. Coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
TCU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense. And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. 1st down.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give on the inside. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, TCU.
One more play to pad the stats. The give to the back. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills.